Hey guys, you join me here, Snowman86, and we are back on Ballyspring. So we are out in force in the Massey, and as you can see from the condition of the field in front of me, we are spreading manure. So we've gotten one load out here already. Now we did start this on a very thin prescription, and we did up it after that. So we are just going to finish this task at hand. So we'll get the old muck spreader going again, and away we go. We'll zoom out just a little bit so we can see what we're doing. Don't want to leave too much behind us. But this Massey really is turning out to be a fantastic tractor, guys. As I said, not a brand I tend to go to often, but in this regard we are delighted we've done it, because it really is making our lives a lot easier. Now, to be fair, any brand probably would have been a step up again from the Fiat. Fiat was a great little tractor, but yeah, Massey is flying it, guys. So what have we got on the cards today? Well, it's basically going to be a day of prepping this field. So we're going to get the manure out, and we are going to turn around and bang on our small little 5-meter cultivator. With that small little cultivator, we are then going to grub this entire field, prep it for either soybeans or field beans. I haven't decided. Probably will be soybeans, purely because I think we know what we're doing and we can do it. We'll see. We haven't quite decided what we're going to sow, but we are sowing a bean of some description. I think we have a choice of 3, but one we can't sow until September, I want to say. So that isn't going to be one of them. So it's either soybeans, or I think it's field beans is the other option we have to us. So that is where we are aiming. So just try and square up the field here a little bit. But yeah, our cows are still in the shed. We haven't moved them out yet. That's another thing that will be coming at us pretty soon. But to be honest, I think we'll probably be out doing a first cut of grass before we move the cows out, just because we have so much grass left in the shed. We still have over half the shed, which is amazing considering that the first year we nearly ran out of grass, and the second year we're going to end up with a good 40 bales left over. And we are way off track there, so that's probably going to add another load, or another pass I should say, not so much load. But the Massey really is performing well, and we cannot complain. So as I say, we're going to get this one done, and then we will be swapping straight to the grubber, and we will be out here just to kind of freshen the top inch or two of the field. We don't need to do anything too deep, so we won't. And once we've that done, then guys, we should be in a pretty good place to probably concentrate on first cut of grass. We'll see how we go. We might get the seeding done before we do the first cut of grass. It's either going to be first cut then seed, or seed then first cut. It all depends on what way it goes first. But we are done with the manure spreader, so we can park it into the shed for the short term, guys. Now, something we will have to look at soon enough as well is probably reorganizing the layout of this farm. A lot of dead space in old buildings that are going to rather quickly, I didn't think it happened this quickly, become redundant. There's where we've stashed the roller. So we'll just back this into the shed again, and it probably could have done with a wash, but we won't be that fussy with it, guys. So we're not going to waste too much time or grubber, and I think this is the first time we're actually going to use this. It's been on the farm with nearly 2 years, and lo and behold, the first time we go to use it is with the biggest tractor we own to date on the farm. So just one of those things. Yeah, can't explain it. So we'll zoom in a little bit for this one, and yeah, be interesting to see how this one works for us. Will it work? I think it should. And there we go. Now I'd imagine this tractor is going to have no issue pulling it. So we're just going to leave it do its thing. We'll do a couple of runs around the headland and we'll start on the ups and downs then. But yeah, it's doing a good job. Can't complain. So anything we miss, we'll tidy up in a minute. As I say, this whole field will be going towards beans. Yeah, and I don't think we've much else to report on the farm. We're not doing a whole pile much more. As I say, if the money comes around again for us, we probably will at some stage look into investing in more land. Probably could do with another arable field, but then again, saying that, we could buy a grass one, get the grass off first cut, switch it to an arable. There's plenty of options. We certainly won't be tied into one way or the other. So we just bring up the HUD again because I think we are going wicked fast, and we are doing 17. We just dropped to 15. Don't think there's any need to be pulling up huge ground speed records on this. And again, plenty of areas, we'll get them all. There's lots of nooks and crannies in this field. But yeah, it is just going to be a case of keeping that front wheel there to just to the edge of what we've done, and start doing a few ups and downs, I think. So once we get this done, as I say, we can then start seeding, and yeah, I will check that out. I'm sure it's either field beans or soybeans. There are two options. I haven't decided which way we want to go, but when we're seeding, we will, and we'll hopefully be able to explain why we did it. Maybe probably will be a case of money and selling, but at the same time, I'm not sure what. I've never done field beans before, so I don't know what the yield potential is like there. Oh, still missed a bit. So we'll go again, and as I say, it's just going to be a little bit of up and down, and yeah, a little bit repetitive, but nice to do it in a comfortable seat. 260 horses here grunting away. So just shows we could probably start updating some of the arable gear, but again, we're not the biggest arable operation out there, so probably not a big need to be diving headfirst into arable equipment just yet. Now at some stage that will change as everything, because we want to be the biggest in all areas, and to do that we will have to spin big to get there, but for now these little 3 and 4 meter bits of equipment we have will do just fine. Wrong way. Oh, that was very fast. Something I like about this tractor as well, it's got a real tight turning circle. It is rather impressive. And to be fair, we seem to be making light enough work of this so far. Getting a nice spread across the field. as I say, just turning that first couple of things, a couple of inches of soil, and we're also just kind of breaking down the weeds and stuff, so exactly where we want to be and what we're doing. And it should give us a nice seedbed then for planting. Small little bit of equipment on behind this, but everybody's got to start somewhere. I'd rather have the big tractor and a small bit of equipment to go with it, because it's easier to scale up the equipment than it is to scale up a tractor and not be able to pull the implement. So that's where we are, guys. Now this field, no, we have limed it. Stand corrected. It's the grass field to my right needs a dousing of lime at some stage. Starting to show the effects of that, and the yield will probably suffer on the first cut, but I think towards the end of this year, all going well over the winter, we will, or coming into winter even, we will probably try and get lime out in our grass fields again, because we do need to keep an eye on that. And I'm going to hope that we just missed a bit, and I think, yeah, we did just miss a bit, that it wasn't weeds regrowing, so we did miss a little strip there. So not perfect, but we do have the option with this tractor. I think we spend another couple of thousand and we could get GPS. But again, well, for grass work it might be handy actually for spreading slurry and stuff. So that could be something we look into as well, guys. Definitely would make spreading slurry a lot easier. And we're starting to miss little bits now kind of regularly, so we're going to have to be a bit more over to the side. So we will do it this time. As you can see, we nearly missed an entire strip there, so we'll have to pick that up on the way back down. It's just going to slow us down a little bit. But yeah, everything going to plan so far. Back up to nearly 15,000 in the bank as well, so we won't complain about that. And yeah, because we have so much grass left over, I really do think the big square wrapper is an essential bit of equipment now. Wasn't too pushed about it all along because we had the round baler and we could go wrap round bales, but the way things are looking now on the farm, we probably should start pushing down the road of square bale wrapping. So we're going to press on with this, guys. We're going to crack on, get this field done, and yeah, I'll be back in a little bit when we're finishing up this, and we'll see where we fall out then, guys. So we are on the very last pass, guys. So we might just have a little bit of a tidy here in this section. Other than that, we are good to go. So we have finished cultivating, thank God. We'll just back up here and we'll whip this section out. Now, just realized, or dawned on me when I was cultivating, we should probably actually, while we have this opportunity between the seeding and grass, to take a chance and stocking up on some pre-emergence and herbicide and stuff, because we are, I won't say dangerously low. Oh, we folded to the front wheel of the tractor. Well, we actually are dangerously low. We actually have, I think, maybe like 3 or 4 liters left. It's not a whole pile, so at some stage I think we do need to do that. So with that in our heads, I think it is a case of we will throw on the bay loader or the flatbed trailer, and we might strike down towards the shop and make a couple of purchases of liquid weed killer, and we might pick up some solid fertilizer. God knows we could probably do with some of that too. I think we're pretty low on the farm. We have a bit of lime, but again, we're going to have to do a big lime shop towards the end of the season. So we'll save that for that. So with that, guys, we're going to mosey down to the shop, or hopefully our delivery is there and we can just pick it up and head back for the farm. See you down the shop. So we are fully loaded, guys. We have 2 bags of solid fertilizer, and then we have a load of herbicide. So we're going to take that back to the farm. We'll unload it, find a place to store stuff, and yeah, I think we will call it a day there, guys. So been a good one. Here's hoping that we have many more good days like this. Now we're a bit of weight on this trailer, so it's not going to be as easy to pull things around, but all going well. We'll get out here and hopefully we'll get ourselves back to the farm without losing anything. So far so good. So speed will not be our best friend here, because I can't seem to strap anything down with the auto-load trailer. I thought I could, but I can't. So we might have to flick between auto-load and no auto-load on this trailer moving forward. But saying that things are not moving, so that's pretty good. So yeah, we're going to strike it back to the farm, guys. We'll find a place to unload all these bits and pieces that we need throughout the season, and we'll be back here, and it'll either be first cut of grass or we'll be seeding our beans, guys. I can probably in my head think it's going to be seeding beans, but look, weird things have happened. Lots of tractors there. You'd know it's springtime. So that's it, guys. We'll call it here. I've been Snow86. This has been Ballyspring, and until next time, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all again. Take care.